This video is skills and knowledge video, and I will be discussing the knowledge and skills which I gained during my work experience. I will be looking at the learning goals number 1, 2 and 5, which are learning and critically analyzing any new knowledge and transferable skills obtained through my work placement, as well as applying the transferable skills which I learned through my studies to help me perform better during my work placement. The technical knowledge which I have gained through my work experience was using Micro System and also Opera System, which are two types of software and hardware used in hospitality industry. I have never used those systems because I have never worked within hotel industry before. According to Sloman, technology plays a very significant part within a successful business. Blois also states that it is very important to train and educate staff on new technology in order to achieve successful results. This new knowledge will help me in the future if I decide to pursue a career in hospitality industry, because now I have some practical experience in operating those systems. Other knowledge which I gained through my work experience was getting an overview of how an accounting department within a large company such as Marriott International works. Because as well as getting experience within food and beverage department, I also requested to get some experience within accounting department, and I had a chance to get some knowledge which actually relates to my degree. As I studied accounting during my course, and I'm also thinking about pursuing career in accounting in the future. I learned that within a big company there is a lot of pressure to meet revenue targets through budgeting targets set by the senior management. Sawyers and Jenkins also stressed the importance of the good budgeting, as it helps guide departments towards strategic goals in a way that support companies' overall objectives. I also learned that an accountant within a large company usually specializes in a specific area rather than does multiple tasks like an accountant within a small business. Needles and Powers also state that a large company maximizes separation of duties by creating a division of departments. This knowledge can help me in the future when I'm deciding which branch of accounting I would like to go into. In terms of transferable skills, which I improved on, first of all were my communication skills, which I enhanced during my face-to-face interactions with the guests and also with my colleagues, and also communication via the phone as well. And now I have more confidence in dealing with customers over the phone. In terms of my time management skills, as I was allocated certain time slots to complete my tasks, I learned to prioritize my workload and also manage my time more efficiently, which was done by being more organized and also by planning. I also managed to use my leadership skills, which I was taught during my entrepreneurship, innovation and leadership module, such as my communication skills and also my knowledge of the company, when I had to explain to the new starters how everything worked. Critically analyzing this, I can say that I found learning new knowledge such as learning to use Micros quite challenging, because I haven't had similar experience in the past, and there was also a lot of information to grasp in a very short period of time. I also learned that I would be happy to work in a large company because I would get a chance to learn a lot, as well as I would have time to reflect upon my experiences, because unlike a small business, a large company tends to move in a slower pace. Through my learning process, I felt nervous when using the micro system at first, because there was so much to remember and the training was taking place during a normal shift. and I was afraid I would make a lot of mistakes, which would slow down my colleagues. But everyone was very supportive, and I was very grateful for that. From this experience of learning new knowledge and using my transferable skills, I have learned that it is always useful to learn new skills and get new knowledge because I can apply it in the future. For example, if I decide to pursue a career in accounting within hospitality industry, for example, I will have some knowledge about using microsystem and opera system and other principles which I learned about during my work placement. Another thing which I have learned is that the transferable skills which I acquired in the past during my leadership and economics modules can be successfully applied within any industry or any sized company. What I would do for the next time, I would ask to learn about something I don't know much about and something that interests me, because I also learned that new knowledge and skills are always useful, and they can be applied to improve my performance in the future. I also learned that I should be proactive and approach my manager if I want to get some extra knowledge or to get some extra training, like I did when I asked my manager if I could also do a cross training within the accounting department. And she was very supportive, and she introduced me to the head of the accounts department, and this helped me gain valuable knowledge and experience, which I will be able to apply in my future job.